Here it is, the inevitable most YouTuber or J-vlogger of videos if you were first to arrive. But I'm like, screw it, whatever, let's do it. I need to compare, because I've now experienced the divine culture of competing culture that is Japan, with coming to Thailand. What's that like? Does it hold its own against one of the most infamously amazing convenience store experiences in the world? Let's not cut through, what do they say? Let's not split threads on this one. The clear winner is Japan, obviously. If you've ever been there, if you've watched one or two YouTube videos, it's amazing. But that comes with the caveat of there's another way in which Thailand can hold its own and makes for an interesting story, which maybe you didn't know. Let's talk a little bit more, though, about why Japan is so awesome if nobody's ever been there before. If you've not been there before, it is that it is all-encompassing. Anything you need. You could get socks, you could get a shirt, you could get a tie, you could get underwear. It is that it's all your electronics. It's like a little mini everything. It really takes that idea of convenience and hones it to a fine edge. And the food that you get there, if you actually wanted to eat healthily, now I'm not saying like some Olympic athlete, but you'd eat some veggies, you'd eat some mix of healthy proteins and good carbs. You could do it all at the 7-Eleven. It's incredible. You can buy tickets there, you can do your postage there, you can do all sorts of mail things at the Japanese convenience stores. The coffee at 7-Eleven hits like a Mack truck, and its price, sadly, has increased over the years, but still incredibly affordable for the average individual who enjoys a little bean juice. I want to go on. Oh, let's not forget. This is also just like nostalgia road for me as well. We will get to Thailand too, but we have to discuss obviously why Japan is so good. The seasonal drinks and snacks that they have in Japan, rolling along with their beautiful seasons. It gets to be quite romantic. The amber beers during fall. I don't even like the taste. I just like the advertising. Just kidding. The taste is good too. Yeah, the seasonal stuff that you get there, the freshness of the things that you can get for anything that you might need in life, it's all there. Like, put a hard stamp of approval on it. The Japanese convenience store is one of the best in the world. And I've not scratched the surface, I'm sure. Now, what do you get when you come to Thailand that's really cool? Okay, the first thing, and you're going to hum and haw and not be too impressed by this comparison, it's the affordable drinks. Now, hold on. Maybe you can actually appreciate this, because I don't know about you, but I'm used to seeing in vending machines now, when I went back to Canada, drinks that cost no less than $2 and more often $3. And so to be able to walk into a convenience store and see something for 6 baht, which you multiply that by 4 and it's roughly the equivalent of a US dollar, so you get 6, 12, 18, 24, 24 cents. 24 cents to buy a drink at a convenience store. Like the stories of old, like when you heard your grandpa talk about buying 2 cheeseburgers for a nickel, that kind of stuff. It's great to be able to go in there and pick up a frosty, tall, refreshing drink and not have it cost me $3, which is insane. Get your shit together, Canada. Come on. Ridiculous. Now, the other thing that I really enjoy here is a little piece of history and culture, and let's say it's a part of a Thai business thing, but it's also international as well. But let's cut to the chase. It's Red Bull. So, did you know that Red Bull originates in Thailand? Useless Trivia 101. And it's a different recipe here, or they in fact have a variety of recipes, and I don't just mean in the like wild berry or whatever flavor and whether or not that it has sugar or not. I mean that they're kind of slightly different concoctions that give you a bit more of a boost or a bit less or whatever else. And interestingly, they're not carbonated, or they also have the one here that's carbonated, but the original that it's based on is not carbonated. And drinks more like you find around Asia, they're really into these sort of health tonics in the convenience stores, more like something like that. And then it was bought by a Dutch company in then they were like, it has a Red Bull on it. Perfect advertising. Let's get creative. Call it Red Bull. And then they did all this stuff with the sports and the X Games and so on, and associated a stimulant drug with sports success and physical prowess. However that ends up happening. But yes, pretty cool comparison and reason. Sorry, not comparison. Pretty cool reason that you could go to a convenience store in Thailand and enjoy yourself. So it lags behind. It is not the winner. It's going to have to be Japan in this case, because we all knew that was going to be the case, didn't we? But it does have the dual reason to go. The refreshing drinks are far and away more inexpensive here, and that the Red Bull is top shelf, delicious, kicks like a mule, and the original recipe, which has now been acquisitioned and sold to a broader market in a different form. Thank you for tuning into this comparison of cultures videos, getting into the important stuff, you know, convenience stores. But whatever, you're probably just trying to unwind, and we didn't really need to solve the world's problems this evening or day or afternoon or whenever you watch this. Thank you for watching. I hope you do share the video, like, subscribe, all the things they tell us to do. Anyways, I appreciate you tuning in. I will catch you in the next video. I hope you're doing well. Hug the ones you love. Take care.